actually starting at least a couple days that my cycle is coming, because I just randomly feel depressed and I don't know why, and there's no real reason for it. And then I'm like, oh, that's what's happening. So it actually started, the pain actually started ramping up a couple days beforehand, and then it really peaked during the cycle, which today's hopefully the last day. Today's day 8. Still bleeding. Today is day 8. But I am now in a low enough amount of pain that I can start walking again. So I am on my way to the Glendale operation. I still have a welt on my arm. I still have a welt on my arm from the tetanus shot where he stuck me in a blood vessel. I finally caught, I don't know how many, I don't have that many followers on YouTube, right? But I have been covering various videos, doing my reactions to various videos lately. And one of my favorite subjects is Hassan Piker, I think is his last name. And I've been covering some of his material, but I had never seen one of his live shows before. I finally jumped into one of his live shows. Now I understand. Now I understand why people clip the nuggets out, because there's so much rambling. I don't have the attention span for that. I seriously do not have the attention span for all that. This is one of the reasons I can't watch the show. Like I kind of stopped watching Ben Dixon too, because I can't sit through like an hour long. I can barely watch movies anyway. And you know, this actually happened long before I actually started watching anybody live streaming. Is because I've had severe hip pain for 22 years now. I've had difficulty even just watching movies in the theater. I really forced myself to do it. Like when the Star Wars stuff has been coming out, I've forced myself to do it because it's too painful for me to sit for that long. The Harry Potter movies, all of the stuff that came out. I don't even see like the later ones, the ones that were done on the Magical Beasts, Where to Find Them book, right? I didn't even bother with it because I know how difficult it is for me to sit through a movie, and that's why I generally like to, if I am going to watch something, I do it at home so I can take a lot of breaks. Yeah, my arm hurts now. My arm hurts now. Okay. So, I'm not at the top of my physical game right now, but I am in a place where I think I can make it through a 6-hour shift. I can't do an 8-hour shift, but I think I can make it through a 6-hour shift. So I'm on my way up to the park right now so that I can get this going. I feel like I'm less foggy from what happened to me. You know what's really interesting though is one of the other live streamers that I network with, he goes by the name E Pluribus Unum. I didn't get to watch his whole show either, because half of the time I get called while I'm watching these things too, and then I have to drop off. So, he mentioned on his show this morning that he too, over the last week, has been experiencing severe joint pain.
Now, mine seemed to really circle around my cycle, but obviously he's not going to cycle, right? He's not going to cycle. But he was describing it as the same thing that I have, but saying that he's recovering from some sort of ailment that he doesn't know what it is, and he knows it's not COVID. You know, because same with me. Because when I went in, my vitals were completely normal. They were better than normal. I'm kind of assuming that it's related to the booster shot. Maybe this is, I don't know. I'm still waiting for my blood work back, but maybe this is that they have boosted our immune system to such a degree that our vitals are great, right? Like we're doing really good in that direction. But other parts of our immune system are kind of over attacking some things, right? That might be what's happening here. But I'm no doctor. I don't know what's going on. But apparently he's experiencing something very similar to what I'm experiencing. Now, if it was COVID, then COVID has mutated into something. If it was COVID, then COVID has mutated into something that attacks joints now rather than organs. Who knows? All I know is my vitals were completely normal. My pulse was normal. My blood pressure was better than ever. I had 100% oxygen level, but I could barely walk. I was in so much pain, I could barely walk. And now I'm stiff and sore. I took some Tylenol before I got in the car. I didn't want to take the Motrin because I'm afraid it's gonna make me too sleepy. And I'm already like sleepy and groggy just from going through this because it was so physically exhausting to go through it. I'm also mentally processing that I got attacked by 3 trolls in the last week. While I was going through this, right? I don't understand why this dude feels so confident that he can get around the stipulation agreement, but he has. He has a history of feeling like he can get around the stipulation agreement. And it's weird. It's freaky. And I don't understand why he has such a strong network of people who are willing to protect him when he does this bullshit. He's done it to me in person. He's done it to me online. He's done it to me by attending events in my area when he doesn't live anywhere near me. Going to like support politicians that he knows I support. It's a weird, aggressive, male dominance thing. It's very bizarre what's happening here. The other two, one of them has been mainly attacking Jeff Campbell from last year. Like grouped me in as like part of the G-Hive, right? Like I'm part of his friend base, so apparently I'm working with them or something, which we know I'm not. I've never spoken to him over the phone. I've never done anything with him in person. And we basically just follow each other on social media. That's it. And the third is a dude who
he and I got connected through the troll that was sent to live with me for a brief stint last May. They put so much energy into me. It's really weird. I don't know why they think it's so important to try and get into my head, because what the hell even? I guess it's because I do really good commentary. I've done some really, for those of you who haven't checked out my YouTube channel, I have some completely different contents on my YouTube channel. And I've been covering some stuff and dropping, my historical knowledge of politics and local things that are going on. I have my glasses on, so I cannot read comments right now. I can't read comments or see who's actually watching. I can see that some things are coming up, but my glasses are for distance so that I can read road signs. So I can't read what's happening on the screen right now. Okay, I also have my lunch here sitting next to me, so I'm going to eat some fries and get my butt up to the park. I still have an hour and 10 minutes. I'm almost halfway there, so I'll be a little early.